crafting club is like, it's like you could like just like almost make anything. There's so much things you could do, and there you can make like toys. And that's especially good because Christmas is coming.
You were looking at a koala bear. At first I was gonna make a soccer ball, but then I thought of like a bear like with like koala ears. Then I called it like the Koala Bear. So then like it made the body like kind of big, so then it's kind of like a koala and a bear. So then I like added on the ears like a koala has for a little bit.
This is my mom's. I'm creating an elephant for my mom. Of course, I see, look, right here where mouse is, it says mom's elephant. Because I'm just making something. Of course, I had to use 4 cylinders.
This is a car that I'm making for my brother. It says Colt on the top because that's his name. His name is Colt. His 2 favorite things are cars and superheroes, and I thought I was originally going to make this for him for his birthday, but his birthday was November 4th, and obviously it's too late, so I decided to do it for Christmas, but I knew a superhero was going to take too long, and I, at the time, wasn't thinking about Christmas, and I probably still wouldn't have got it done by Christmas, so I decided to go with the car. When I put it on, I didn't line up the wheels with the top of the car, so it's like going this way. It's like going super fast. So he's probably gonna call it a Zoom car. One of the projects I worked on was my name, which I have at home. And right now I'm working on this dog Spirit. He's a German Shepherd. I'm working on his name. And I hope to if I'm still here and they still have stuff that I can print, I'm gonna print my sister's name because she's been wanting me to.
3D Printing Club started with a grant from the Innovation in Education grant from the Sioux Falls Education Foundation. And we are opening it up to 4th and 5th graders. They had to fill out a parent permission form to work Mondays and Tuesdays during their lunch recess. And it's just a time for them to come and design using a new software that's kind of an extension of our coding immersion and curriculum that we have going on. And then it's just a time for them to come design, create, and see what they can make using the 3D printer.
Once I saw it being printed, I felt proud of myself because I knew I made that. We have this sheet that we have to fill out before we take our project home, and it says, what was your favorite, one of the things says, what was your favorite part about this? And I said, it hasn't happened yet, but seeing my brother get this car, because he loves cars. This is how I made the ear, so then I turned it brown, so then I had to tilt it, so then it's like this or something, and then I tilted it like that, so then I could put it over here. Yeah, so that's how I made the ears. Everybody in the school that was here last year and stuff, we know how to code, and you need to code stuff because you need to get it in the right spot. You need it connecting or else it won't work. You have to code it to where it's in one spot, and that's how it connects to coding and our whole school.
So we have approximately 120 4th and 5th graders, and we got half of them coming back with permission forms. With having that many, we had to divide it up. I can only work with 15 kids at a time. And so this first group of 15 is just about finishing up with all of their prints, and then I will start with a new group of 15 coming in January, and hopefully we can get through all 60 before the end of the year. If not, I know that I'll get through all of my 5th graders before the end of the year, so that next year the 4th graders could try it out. As part of the grant process, I have a reflection sheet that they have to do where they have to reflect on what was the hardest and what was the easiest or most rewarding part of the experience, and all of them are saying seeing the actual object printed and being able to see how this idea that they had in their brain came to fruition, and now it's an actual object that they can hold. A lot lot of I've been sending out an email to all of the teachers. I'll take a picture with the kid and their object and then just share it out to the teachers. And so then the teachers are interacting with the kids too and asking about their projects and asking about how they created, why they created it. I really hope that I can get some of the 4th and 5th graders from this group to come, if they still want to donate some of their recesses, to come and be peer tutors for the next group so that they can maybe have, there's one of me and 15 new students learning the projects, and maybe if we have those peer tutors to help out, they could make the process go smoother.
Because this is more creative and like I could learn from this and like I could make stuff and it's kind of inspiring me to be like a creator or something.
It's really fun to check out what other people are doing because they're like don't have the same ideas as you. Like Denzel, he's doing a car, and Chase, he did a globe, I think, and Isabella, she is doing a thing for her teacher. Like we all have different ideas. We don't all have the same ideas. It's gonna be even happier than if I said, here's this thing that I bought from Walmart. If I say like, I made this, then he's gonna be happy.
They want to design, they want to code, they want to keep working on something that's not prescribed by a teacher. This is a time for them to create, it's a time for them to just, it is kind of like recess, just not outside. And so they have a time to just explore their own interests as opposed to the standards and curriculum that are prescribed by the teacher. Watching them learn the basics from day one and then seeing how they're putting it into practice and seeing even the one student I was working with just now, Margaret, and she's got a lot of grit and she's got a lot of perseverance, but you can see that it's a good thing that our 3D printing club is 25 minutes long, because after those 25 minutes of trying and struggling and failing and trying and struggling and failing and seeing the other kids getting to print and not getting to finish yours yet, it's nice to have a fresh day to come in and work one-on-one with a teacher.
If you get to know it, it gets pretty easier and easier every time.